What's up, guys? So this would normally be Circuit Friday, but yesterday I did a video about proper posture when you're walking and moving, and I thought it was important to continue that. I got some comments and questions about that, and I wanted to continue the discussion because how you position yourself for exercises and especially with weight training movements, it's very important. And a lot of people never actually learn that. They're never coached properly. And if you don't learn the right positioning, it can open yourself up to injuries and all kinds of things, all right? So one of the biggest problems is having mirrors and looking at the mirror when you're doing certain exercises. Okay, now, it makes sense for some things. I mean, if you want to do lateral raises, for example, let's say shoulders, okay, and you're in a mirror, sometimes it really helps because you want to make sure that your hands are not like this so much and they're not, down too much, and they're level, they're not going way up here, okay? So it can be useful for certain things, but anything which involves bending of the body, squatting motions, bending of the body, deadlifting motions, rowing, things like that, you really don't want to be looking at yourself in the mirror. Okay, as a matter of fact, first gym I ever worked out at on a regular basis was Mac's gym in Toronto. It closed, and Mac would always say to us that when you're doing those movements with bending, don't look in the mirror. He would have us turn away because you have mirrors on the sides of the wall, but then if you faced this way, there weren't any mirrors. So he always had us facing that way when we're doing squats and deadlifts and things like that. All right, and the reason why it's looking in the mirror can be a problem is because when you look, the fact that you're looking in the mirror is a problem. Okay, when you bend forward, if I'm doing a rowing, for example, bend over rowing, all right, and I'm looking in the mirror, well, what's happening is that I'm cranking my head back, and I need to look forward, and my head's being cranked back, and I'm actually putting myself out of alignment, and I'm straining my neck here as I'm doing it. Okay. See, I mean, that is the same as walking around like this. Look. You do the exact same thing. I mean, would you walk like that? Would you do the head like this? Okay? I don't think so, okay? So, if you're going to do a rowing, for example, what you want to do here, let's have a bar here, okay? And you want to first bend your legs, stick out your butt, okay? Bend your legs, stick out your butt, and then bend over, okay? But notice my head stays in alignment. My eyes and head stay in alignment with my torso. Okay? So I bend my legs, stick out my butt a little bit, and I bend forward. So I'm actually looking at the ground here. Alright? And that may seem funny, but I'm still in a proper alignment. So when I do my rowing, it's being done correctly. Okay? Always in alignment. You're always in that proper alignment, okay? And the same thing for the deadlift movement. Now, there's several kinds of deadlifts. There's the bent-legged one, the classic powerlifting deadlift, and then you have the Romanian deadlift, and then you have the stiff-legged one, which I'm not crazy about because your legs are a bit too straight, okay? But I'm going to cover the bent-legged and the Romanian one, okay? Now, the bent-legged one, some people call it a squat lift, all right? Now this is a staff, a fighting staff, but it's the same thing as a barbell, okay? You want to have one hand over, one hand under, okay? And again, you're here, I'm looking slightly angled downward. I'm, for here, and then up. There we go. Now some people will look up a little bit. I've done it before. It's not wrong to do so on a deadlift. It's okay because the body isn't bent over so much. So it's not really as big an issue. And you tend to go where your eyes look. Okay? So, there can be a use for that. But the key is that you don't want to crank way back like this. Okay? Here. But generally speaking, I still prefer to do it by keeping the proper alignment. Just go down here. And that way, if you keep the proper alignment and look down at the ground a little bit and just come up properly, you can put all your thoughts into your core and your legs and all that. Because when you do a deadlift, it's like like a rocket ship at takeoff, okay? You want to get there, you want to take the bar, okay? This is psychological, but I always like to roll the bar around a bit, a few times, okay? So take it, get the bar close to your legs, okay? Maintain that alignment, right? You really focus on your core and your legs. You're applying the pressure, 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 30 pounds, 40 pounds, goes up. And then after a while, it just kind of pops up, all right? That bar stays close to your legs, and it just pops up, all right? Pops up. Pops up. Always proper alignment, okay? And then we have the Romanian deadlift, and that one, it's similar to the rowing. In the rowing, how we had our legs bent, stick out your butt a bit, and then go down. Only now, we're just standing up. Again, close to your legs. There you go, okay? See, so here, there is a position of the legs bent, butt out, and the hips come forward as you come up. The hips will come forward, all right? And again, head in proper alignment, always, okay? And actually, there is one more exercise which is done, and that's the good morning, all right? So here, all right? And again, I know it sounds like a broken record here, but again, knees bent, butt out, head in alignment. Okay, this is so important. Okay, here. So here, let's do it. Okay, knees bent, butt out, right? And again, head in alignment. Okay, back is flat. See, there we go, right out to about here. Okay. There, okay. So this okay. So that's the thing, right? Again, you know, proper alignment, proper posture. It doesn't change just because you're doing exercises, you know, like this, and you know, when you walk, when you sit, you know, you have to have the proper posture. Well, when you do weights, it's actually even more important because there's a risk of injuring yourself, straining your neck, and all kinds of other issues. Okay, so always maintain that posture. All right, it's very, very, very important. Okay, so we covered the rowing, the various deadlifts, the bent-legged deadlifts, the Romanian deadlift, and the good morning. Okay, and of course the same thing with squats as well. Okay, squats. You can look, you know, straight, slightly down a little bit. Sorry, you could look a little up. It's all right because with squats, your body is not that far forward, so it's okay. It's all right to look a little bit up, but just don't crank your head way up like this. Okay, don't do that. That's the key. Okay, and you'll feel it if you feel that contraction that you know is too far. You can move your head a little bit, like look up a little bit, but never do this. Never. And that's the thing, when you see people doing this, looking ahead, that's what to avoid, okay? Always maintain proper posture. It's the same deal on any exercise you do. It's so crucial to maintain that, okay? So, there you go, all right? You can put that in practice. And, of course, these things can all be done with a dumbbell as well, two dumbbells. I was just using this as an example. I learned with a barbell, but I use a lot of dumbbells, especially these days, since I can't get to my gym. Okay, so anyways, I hope this helps. Let me know if you have any questions. Stay safe and stay indoors. It's pretty hot outside, okay? So anyways, I'll talk to you soon. I'll be back tomorrow with Comment Saturday, okay?